What's up guys, PSG here. Welcome back to another video on the saint-germain PSG international channel. Today I'm going to be discussing the potential or the players that I would sell if I was the Paris Saint-Germain manager, if I was Pochettino, or if I was the sporting director Leonardo. First of all, Sergio Rico, 26 years old, only made one appearance for Paris Saint-Germain all competitions this season, a wage of 2 million per year, market value of 5 million, and for me he has a sell value of 10 to 15 million. He was linked to Besiktas in the summer, but we couldn't make the deal, and I mean, why have him? We have Donnarumma and Keylor Navas, plus we have Innocent and someone else from the Parisian Academy and Bulka who's loaned out. So for me there's literally no reason to keep this guy at the club. He's only taking wages, and we can actually get a little bit for him when he has played in the Premier League and has won the Europa League with Sevilla. So he has experience, and I could see a move back to Spain to a club like Elche or something, or Sasuna. He could, because he's a good goalkeeper, showing that he was starting at Sevilla. Next up, Lavin Kurzawa as well. Only one appearance in all competitions. He's 29 years old, so he's getting a bit older. His wage is 5.4 million per year. Again, a lot of money. Market value of 9 million, and I see a sell value of 5 to 10 million. But there have actually come out rumors that he's very close to joining Lazio, but that's only for 3.4 million euros. I mean, are you kidding? I know he's shite, but a bit more we could be able to get from him. But I want to see him gone, because that wage, it's much better to get rid of the wage and get a little bit of transfer fee instead of him just sitting on the bench with him having a contract until 2024. So for me, huge sell. Next up, Abdu Diallo. He has made 13 appearances, so much more than Kurzawa and Rico. 25 years old, has a wage of 5.4 million. Again, the same as Kurzawa. Market value of 25 million, and for me a sell value between 20 and 30 million. Abdu Diallo has actually been linked with Newcastle United and AC Milan this season, now in the January transfer window, so it's very possible for him to leave, and I would happily take that because he's a good age. I don't think that he's that good for Paris Saint-Germain because he isn't good with the ball at his feet, and we can't be having defenders like that making mistakes. So I could see him leaving Paris Saint-Germain. I would be very happy with him leaving us, especially if we get a good price. PSG are asking for 25 million, so it's market value. So between my sale value, and I would be really happy for us to get that price for him. Next up, Kulindakba, 23 years old, has made 3 appearances for Paris Saint-Germain this season, a wage of only 600,000 per year, market value of 8 million, and for me he has a sell value between 10 and 20 million because he's 23 years old, so he's still young, but coming into his prime. He has made a lot of appearances for Paris Saint-Germain. He is a right back, come from the Paris Saint-Germain Academy. I can see us getting between 10 and 20 million for him. If we could get 15 for Zagreb to Monaco, I believe we can get more for Kulindakba, as he has played some big games for us. For example, the Bayern game last season. So he has experience, and we could recoup some money, because for me he has reached his ceiling. He can't become that much better. He just isn't, will never become world class. So I would just take the money and buy someone else that we can improve. Next up, Thilo Kerrer, 25 years old, 17 appearances in this season, nearly 5 million per year, market value of 25 million, and a sell value for me between 20 and 30 million. So again, with the case of Thilo Kerrer, he has made appearances this season, and he has made a lot of Champions League appearances for Paris Saint-Germain as well, and Ligue appearances in the past seasons. I remember under Tuchel in the 2018 season, I believe, Herrera used to play at right back for nearly every game. So, but I think that we should sell him because he's a good age. We can still get a lot of money for him, and he has a good wage packet that we should remove from our squad. He has been linked with Germany because he actually plays for the German national team and starts sometimes for them. So getting some money for him, recouping that. I believe we spent like 40 million for this guy. We should just recoup our money and try someone else, maybe a youngster instead. Next up, Danilo Pereira, and this is bad one because he's 30 years old. He has made 19 appearances for Paris Saint-Germain this season with this, which is very shameful. His wage of only 1.5 million, luckily market value of 40 million, and a seller value of 15 to 20 million. So he has made a lot of appearances for Porto before and a lot of appearances for Paris Saint-Germain the past season and this season. And I think that we should just recoup our money. We bought him for 80 million, so it won't be that big of a loss. And for me, he has actually sell value either back to Portugal, maybe move to Premier League or La Liga or something, because he's tall, CDM, strong, is very slow, but we should still maybe even 30 million will be enough. I'm happy with that. But just moving him on from the team. Next up, after Danilo Perez and Herrera, and this is as well a bad one because he's very old, 32 years old. He has actually been good for Paris Saint-Germain this season, so I'm not wanting to sell him because he's bad. I'm just wanting to sell him because of that wage package of nearly 8 million per year, and he still has a good market value for being 32 years old, which is 12 million, and for me, it's a sell value between 10 and 15 million. The most probable transfer I can see happening is him moving back to his childhood club, Atletico Bilbao, where he joined Manchester United from and became the player he is today. He has been good, as I said, but I believe that we should just get the money and get that huge wage packet off the bill. Next up, Draxler, 28 years old. I mean, this guy, his career at PSG could have gone so much better if we didn't sign so many great attackers alongside him, and even he wasn't that inconsistent and had so many injuries. And he as well has a big wage packet of 7.2 million per year, a market value of 20 million. So for me, a sell value between 20 and 30 million. A return to Germany or maybe a move to the Premier League is the most probable, and I would want to get rid of him. I love Draxler. He's a lovable person. He's a very nice guy. His celebration against Marseille is so legendary. But I think that we should just get the money, get that wage packet off the list, and move on from him. It's been a long time, but we should move on. And the last Paris Saint-Germain player I think that we should sell is Mauro Icardi, and it's due to a lot of reasons. First of all, his relationship with his wife has taken toll of his playing career, and I don't want a Paris Saint-Germain player, a professional football player. I mean, this is his work, and this relationship is destroying his career even more. It's I don't know what to say about Icardi. As well, huge wage packet of nearly 10 million per year. Still has a good market value of 28 million and sell value for me between 25 and 30 million. So we should just get rid of him. It's good money getting rid of a slightly old player with a lot of wages and has played for a lot of us. So instead of giving him 20 appearances, let's give it to a youngster. Maybe sign Karim Adeyemi. Give him these 20 appearances. He will be much better. So I hope that most of these players get sold either in January or in the summer. I hope for the best. But coming back to the youngsters, I really hope that either they get a chance at Paris Saint-Germain, because if we sell this Deadwood, Xavi Simons, Garbi, Badashile, and Michoud will get more chances that they deserve, because they have been good. Even in the small minutes they have played, they have been good. So for me, it's a no-brainer. Give them a chance. Let them play. Instead of the Deadwood, which take a lot of wages, let these guys play. Or at least loan them out. Loan them out. Look at Chelsea. Look at City. Look at other huge clubs. They loan out their players. The players develop, come back. So sometimes Pochettino says dumb stuff like, oh, but they aren't that strong, they still need to develop. Alright, loan them out. I know that's another issue with Leonardo, so I'm blaming both of them. I'm blaming Pochettino for not playing them. I'm blaming Leonardo for not loaning them out. So yeah, it's a big issue, but this is what I think should be happening. And Leonardo should think about the positive side of doing this. First of all, he will be saving 44.5 million in wages. 44.5 million in wages if he sells those players. And I calculated like the average, the most probable sum we can get for the players, and it's 165 million. 165 million. That's 2 Haalands. So for me, Leonardo, get to work, get this done, get us the money so we can actually buy world-class players or young talents, or as I said, give a chance to the youngsters. Come on, Leonardo. It's not that hard. Other than that, make sure to like, subscribe, take, and have a nice day. Peace. Allez, bye.